What's going on, everybody? I'm here with Friberg, just coming off a victory over Team Property. How you feeling, sir?
I think we're feeling pretty good. I mean, we had pretty high expectations before this event, but under the circumstances now when people are sick and we're just feeling like everything is not working for us, I think we're happy to get out of groups here and at least getting top 4. So we'll take one match at a time, but I mean, we know we have the potential to win, so yeah.
Yeah, I've heard there's a little ninja illness going around that you guys are suffering a bit. I don't know what it is. You guys feeling okay, though? Like you can pull through to the final and potentially win the tournament?
I mean, yeah, of course we can win, as we proved today that we can still play. I mean, no matter how bad we feel, but it's tough sitting in there in the warm booth and playing when you have fever and stuff. So, I mean, under the circumstances, yeah, I think we're playing very well right now, and I think we can beat any team here.
Yeah, are you enjoying the setup? You know, the stages and all the inside this view cinema. You know how it's all been custom made, and how do you find enjoying London as well? And
yeah, I mean, everything's been great so far. I mean, there's a few things that we've been telling the other guys, but this is the first event here, and they've been putting in so much effort and so much work, and we're really happy to be here. And there's going to be a really nice couple of events coming up next as well for Gfinity, and I mean, we're happy to play for them.
Sweet. Now let's take things back to all things Friberg. Now you guys, NiP, just came second at the recent very large major. Give us a little rundown on that event. How do you feel you guys did? Do you think you could have beat Fnatic in that final?
I think overall in the event we played very well. I mean, we had a pretty easy group, I would say, and then we had a really tough semifinal against TSM, the Danish team. Semifinals against MVS, we played really well. We just owned them, I think. And the finals was kind of we should have won the final 2-0. We should have won Dust 2, but there was this eco round they won with Tech Nines, of course, just running at us and winning that round. So. I don't know. We felt like we should have won it. We put in we gave like everything we could on, especially on Inferno. We came back like they had a 15-7 or something, and we almost came back to 15-15. So I mean, it was a great game, and I think we're yet again happy to be second place. Of course, it's a really good position to be in, but I feel that we are kind of like the best team in the world when we're playing our A game. So we should have won it.
All right, so yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. So right now you do feel like you are potentially the best team, or the best team in the world, and so disregarding the last result. So why is that? What is it about you guys playing as a team? What is it about NiP that makes you guys, in your eyes, in your opinion, the number one?
I think it's our team play and our individual skill that makes us the team who we are, like NiP. And I mean, I think everything is floating very well when we play. There's no like big issues. Everything gets sorted out really quickly, and we just everything is rolling for us. It feels like, especially during practice games and at events as well. So I mean, yeah, we have a really good feeling for the upcoming year here now.
Yeah. Something I noticed about your team play on NiP, when we could hear the comms in recent events, you guys are so chilled out. It's like you're just talking to each other. Like, how do you maintain such amazing composure when you're playing as a team? You know, the call-outs are just like, they're over there, and then it's not like, you just keep so on cool at all times.
I guess it's something we've been working out on, because I mean it's not always been like that. It's been kind of messy in our team speak as well, but we've been telling each other that like we should have it. No matter how big event it is, no matter how many people sitting in a crowd watching the game, we should still have the same kind of comms like we do when we prac at home, because we prac for events, right? We're not sitting and yelling at home. So you have to control your nerves. You have to play calm and collected as you should be. And I mean, that's kind of what we've been doing, and it's been working out really well on the major so far.
Yeah. I do not mean to take too much of your time, but I just know there's a lot of the community members out there with some questions that I think need to be answered, or want to be answered. Like, for instance, maybe because you guys, you live in the NiP mansion, right, together, and you play there a lot, or is it not at the moment that you're there?
We don't live in the NiP mansion.
Okay.
We have it for boot camps and
yeah.
events and stuff like that. So we're there actually like almost before every event.
Yeah.
Now we're not. We were there almost a week before the Katowice major, and right now we didn't have time to go there because we just got home like 3 days before we went here, and then we're just heading back home, and then we're going to Stålhättan next weekend. So, but I mean, usually before we've been like, if you have like 2 weeks break, then usually we will spend like at least 3 or 4 days in the NiP mansion and practicing and stuff like that. And I mean, it's amazing. It's really big.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Would you say it gives you an advantage having your own sort of place where you can just go and practice whenever you want and get together, start practicing in a team in person?
I think so. I mean, boot camping is it's a really good way to prepare for a LAN, because that's how you will set up. You're sitting 5 in a row and everything, so you should be playing at a bootcamp as you should be on LAN. And I mean, that's kind of how we prepare every time we bootcamp. Is preparing mentally and like game-wise for the events. And I mean, having such a great mansion as we have, and great internet and stuff like that provided, everything's just perfect for us. So we're really happy to be a part of NiP and having those benefits.
Nice. All right, few final questions. Historically, NiP, recent history, from Fiflaren to Michael Lely to Alu. How's it all going? What were the reasons for the changes? Maybe you can shed a bit of light on it. How do you feel you're performing with Alu?
I think the reason behind the change was probably mostly because of the experience issue like Michael had. Michael is a great player, no doubt about it. He's always doing these crazy shots, and he can literally win games for you. But we kind of felt that we had something missing in our team, and we just wanted like a really stable, experienced player. We don't need a player who gets a lot of frags every game. We just needed a stable and calm, collected player. So we went on the lookout for a new player, and we found out Alu, the Finnish player. I mean, he's been studying Swedish for a couple of years in school. We mostly speak English right now, but we're doing some comms in Swedish. He understands the position and stuff like that in Swedish. So the communication, it isn't an issue right now, from what we feel at least. I mean, we all speak pretty good English anyway. But I feel like we have kind of the team that we want right now. I think we're all very happy about like how we're performing, and we knew our roles in the team and what we want to. I mean, we have the same goals as a team, and that's very important. And I think, yeah.
Nice. Final question. So, talking about your individual skill, you as a player, Friberg. So, how did you get onto NiP? And then we'll get on to just a final question about your individual skill. So, how did you get onto NiP? Recent teams before that? When did you start playing? Things like that.
I came from the CS Source community. I
love a bit of CS Source, by the way.
Yeah, I know you Brits do.
We were actually pretty good at that game. We were.
You were. Definitely you were. But I wasn't really like a top player. Sweden had a pretty bad scene in Source. I considered myself as a very good player, but I know that I couldn't really maybe get into a team because I didn't have that much experience and stuff like that. But Fiflaren played with me the last 2 years in Source. He gave me a lot of, like, he literally made me who I am today. He taught me how to play the game in a team and stuff like that. So we stopped playing CS Source when the Go beta came out, and I played Go beta like a lot because I knew it was my chance to become good at this game, because I heard that everyone is moving to the game. Yeah. So I played really much CS:GO in the beginning, and I saw my chance, and I got in contact with Get Right and Forest at Copenhagen Games 2012. I talked to them and said we should play some CS:GO together, and after that we just played some like gathers and mixes and stuff like that, and from them we created an IP.
Wicked. All right, now the very last bit. Your individual skill. You're known as a very clutch player, cool under pressure, and particularly you're known for amazing spray control, which is undoubtedly true. How did you develop your skills? How would you explain your playstyle to the audience?
I think I have pretty mixed playstyle. I can be very aggressive as terrorist, and I can be very defensive as CT, holding my own bomb site and stuff like that.
King of banana.
Yeah, that's what I've been called. But I don't know. I think I can be like one of the best players in the world, and I know when I play my A game I am. And I mean, it's easy to play in a team like NiP. That's like, I don't know if I would be the same kind of player, like as good as if I would play with other people, because I don't know how I would be like, in the other team. But right now, as we play in an IP, I have my role. They know what I want to do, and that's kind of what we're doing. We're playing for each other's strength. We're trying like saying, what are you good at? What do you do? And we just kind of create our own game after what people are good at. And I mean, that's what we've been doing. And I have a pretty aggressive player as a T, and I can clutch at CT as well, but that's just mind games. Nice, wicked. Well, you are pretty awesome at those mind games. Thank you so much for your time. Would you like any final words, maybe shout outs to any orgs or sponsors or whatever? Sure. Thank you to all the fans, of course, following me and my team, and of course to NiP and our sponsors for making all of this possible. Thank you very much, and thank you, Gfinity. Nice. Awesome. Thank you for your time, Friberg. And hope you enjoyed the interview, everybody. See you in the next video. Check out the other ones as well. That's about it.
Peace.